Greetings, my friends. Jimmer Lins here with your Source Filmmaker Tip of the Day. Today is Tip of the Day number 26. And as always, thank you for tuning in, subscribing to my YouTube channel, and for the great feedback and comments that you're sending. I really appreciate it, and I am very gratified that everybody is getting so much out of these little tips. It's really cool. So today I'm going to show you how you can create a character gib effect, which is when the TF2 characters, for example, when they get hit with a rocket or something like that, if they take enough damage, they explode into body parts, which is a funny effect and is quite amusing, but is difficult to simulate in Source Filmmaker using models that you've spawned and posed manually. So let me show you how you can actually create that kind of effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say create an animation set for a new model. And I'm going to go ahead and create a scout here. I'm going to pose him, not pose him, I should say. I'm going to place him in the corner of the room. And then I'm going to rotate him a bit so he's facing this direction. Then I'm going to import a sequence that just has him running across the room. So we'll just pick run. That'll work. And we'll have him run full speed. And I'm going to adjust this slightly so that he's moving across. There we go. I'm going to place the camera so I can see the whole room, or most of it at any rate. Okay, so that's what we've got there. Let's switch over here to the work camera. Okay, now I want the scout, when he hits this orange spot, I want him to explode like he's been killed. So how am I going to do that? Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to the motion editor, and I'm just going to move it forward to, or excuse me, the timeline editor. I'm going to move it forward to where he's sitting or walking across that, running across the orange thing. And let's see, pick the exact frame that I want. And then I'm going to blade this shot. Okay. Now I am going to go into F11, and I cheated a little bit and set this up before I started recording to make myself a red scout instead of the default blue. But aside from that, everything is pretty much the same. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and record myself standing here, right about where this guy is, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but we want to be fairly close. Yeah, that's close enough, I think. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit record. Okay, and we're recording. And I'm going to say kill. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I realize now that I didn't want that, although if we look, we can see that he falls over. What I actually wanted was explode. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up, manage takes, click delete. And we're going to hit, actually I'm going to make sure that I'm in the right place. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and hit record, and we can ignore the body on the floor because that won't be recorded in this one, I hope anyway. Boom. Okay, and he exploded. Okay, that's all it took. Gonna hit escape, and we're done recording. And as you can see, he exploded at the beginning of the shot. And I could go like this and drag the shot a little earlier. And as you can see also, I have that body in there. So if I create an animation set for an existing element and find scout, not scout gib, but scout, not that scout model, but that scout model. So I'm going to go ahead and create an animation set for it and delete it so he'll disappear. And now you can see that the scout explodes just as this one runs through. Well, actually, he explodes just as he runs through, but he doesn't explode at the beginning of the shot. And in this shot, I actually don't want this scout because I want him to explode as he comes in. So I'm actually going to delete him. So here's what we have so far. Scout runs across, then there's a brief moment where the scout is standing there and we wait for me to type explode in the console. So that's not quite perfect. So what I'm going to do is press Control and Shift on the keyboard, and then I'm going to drag this to the left until I get to the very beginning of the explosion animation. And the thing that I'm seeing is going to be relative to the playhead, not to where the mouse is. So that's about right. And now if I do this, boom. And if I wanted to, I could record a soldier shooting a rocket and then in another take and then adjust that so that it was hitting at the right moment. It's, excuse me, but pretty simple. So there you go. Boom. And if I go back to the, not this camera, but the scene camera, camera 1, he runs onto the circle of death and dies. So there you go. That's how you can get gibs into your shot and get the characters to explode at the moment that you want them to. If you need to do it for multiple ones, you may find yourself needing to create animation sets for the models and so forth, and then import those into different sequences. But all of that's relatively straightforward. But the basic idea is that you would need to record yourself doing the kill command or the explode command, excuse me, which creates all the gibs, and then you would need to position that so it was right at the moment that you wanted the death to occur. So there you go, how to create exploding gibs. And that is your Source Filmmaker Tip of the Day, number 26. I will see you again on Monday, and I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I am Jimmer Lins. Thank you for watching, and enjoy using Source Filmmaker. Have a great day.